I want to start with 3 quick questions. Just answer them honestly in your head. First, when you look in the mirror lately, does your skin feel thinner, drier, or less alive than it used to? Second, have you ever wondered why you drink water every day, yet your skin still feels thirsty? And third, what if the issue isn't your age at all but how you're drinking your water? Stay with me, because this one small change surprised even me. Now, let me say this clearly before we go any further. I'm not here to sell magic, miracles, or youth in a bottle. I'm over 50 myself, and if I've learned one thing, it's this: our bodies don't stop responding to care just because the calendar flips. They just start asking for smarter care. For years, I did what everyone told me to do. Drink more water. So I did. Glass after glass. Sometimes cold, sometimes room temperature. I felt proud of myself. Hydration box checked. But here's what puzzled me. My skin still felt dry. Fine lines looked deeper by evening. And that bounce everyone talks about. It felt like it packed its bags and moved out quietly. At first, I blamed age, then genetics, then gravity. Classic excuses, right? But one afternoon, this is where it gets funny. I was standing in my kitchen, staring at my glass of plain water like it had personally betrayed me. I remember saying out loud, "You're not doing your job." That's when it clicked. What if water alone isn't the problem? What if it's how our bodies use water after 50? You see, as we age, our digestion slows a bit. Our cells don't absorb nutrients the same way they used to. Collagen production naturally declines, and hydration. It becomes less about quantity and more about absorption. So I started experimenting gently, safely, and sensibly. No extremes, no trends. No weird powders with names I can't pronounce. Just small, supportive additions that help water do what it's supposed to reach the cells. And before I tell you what I added, let me tell you what changed. Within a few weeks, my skin didn't magically turn into a teenager's. Thankfully, I don't want that, but it felt calmer. Less tight, less papery. I noticed fewer angry lines around my mouth by evening. Even my hands, those always give away our age, looked a bit fuller. Now, let's talk about the upgrade itself. The first thing I changed was adding natural electrolytes, not the sugary sports drink kind. I'm talking about a tiny pinch of mineral-rich salt or a squeeze of citrus. Why? Because water without minerals can pass right through you. Minerals help cells hold hydration. Think of them as tiny doormen saying, "Yes, you can stay." Sometimes I add a few drops of lemon. Sometimes a small pinch of salt. That's it. And no, your water doesn't suddenly taste like soup, I promise. The second upgrade was timing. I stopped gulping large amounts and started sipping slowly, especially in the morning. When you flood your system, your body rushes to get rid of it. Slow sipping gives your cells time to absorb. It's like watering a plant. Dump the whole jug at once, and it overflows. Slow watering. That's when the roots drink. The third upgrade, and this one surprised me, was temperature. Ice-cold water felt refreshing, but it made my digestion sluggish. Switching to room temperature or slightly warm water helped everything move more smoothly. Better digestion means better nutrient delivery. Better nutrient delivery supports skin structure. Now here's a pattern interrupt, because I know someone is thinking, this sounds too simple. I thought the same thing. We've been trained to believe that improvement must be complicated, expensive, dramatic, but the body loves consistency more than drama. And here's the hopeful part. Collagen support is not just about what you eat or apply. It is about creating an environment where your body feels safe enough to repair. Hydration is part of that safety signal. When cells are well hydrated, they function better. When digestion improves, nutrients reach where they're needed. When inflammation calms, skin looks smoother, not younger, but healthier. And healthier skin always looks better. Let me share a small moment that meant a lot to me. One morning, while washing my face, I noticed my skin didn't feel like fragile paper anymore. It felt resilient, like it could bounce back a little. That's when I knew this wasn't about erasing age. It was about supporting life. Aging isn't a failure. Neglect is. And here's a bit of humor for you because we need it. I still get wrinkles when I smile. And honestly, good. Those are earned. I just don't want dryness and dullness stealing the joy from them. So if you're over 50 and thinking, is it too late? Let me answer that clearly. No. Your body is listening right now. Small changes send powerful signals. Upgrade your water. Sip smarter. Support absorption. Be patient. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about aging with comfort, confidence, and calm. Now, before we end, let me say this: don't try to change everything at once. Pick one habit. Start tomorrow morning. Watch how your body responds. Respect the feedback. And if this video made you think differently even slightly, then it did its job. Because awareness is the first upgrade. Thank you for spending these minutes with me. You're not broken. You're evolving. If you want more simple, science-supported habits for aging well after 50, habits that respect your body instead of fighting it, watch the next video on your screen. And if this helped you, stay with me. We're learning this together.